The changing business model, why it's a good thing, and how to take advantage of the opportunities. There's good news and there's bad news. The bad news is your business model is dead. The good news is your business model is dead. The traditional business model is often called the scarcity model. The scarcity model assumes a number of limitations for both the business owner and the customer. First is the belief that the potential number of customers is limited by the size of a defined geographic area. In other words, that a business can only reach local customers in its immediate vicinity. The second is the belief that the customer selection is limited by how far he or she can go to purchase a product. Well, we all know that's no longer true. The third belief of the scarcity model is that product selection is limited by the amount of shelf space available for products, as well as by the high production and distribution cost. In effect, that a shop can only carry as many products as it had room to display and store. Also, that the high cost of equipment, facilities, and staff necessary for production would limit the number and variety of products produced. And finally, that the cost of shipping products a great distance would limit the number of competitors, as well as making it not cost-effective for a shop to carry products that didn't sell in large numbers with fast turnover. Therefore, stores focused on carrying only the best-selling and consistently popular products. The scarcity of choice would keep the prices and the profit margins high, was the assumption. And the fourth key belief of the scarcity model is that the high cost of entering the marketplace would limit the competition. The cost to start and market a brick-and-mortar business is usually tens of thousands of dollars or more. This prevented many people from entering the local marketplace. Then along came global communications and the internet, and things changed. Chris Anderson of Wired magazine coined the term the long tail to describe the new economics of abundance. Under the scarcity model, it made sense to focus on producing and selling the products that sold in the greatest number, to stock up on the best sellers and mid-list items, and not carry the niche products which had a smaller potential number of customers. More people are interested in watching basketball playoffs than curling playoffs, so basketball playoffs are on prime time. More people are interested in vanilla ice cream than rhubarb ice cream, so vanilla is easier to find. It also made sense to stop producing older products. They've probably reached the bulk of the customers interested in them already, and to focus on producing and promoting new products that had a potentially larger audience. We all know opening weekend is still usually the highest attendance for a new movie. The first week available, the best sales for new books, tickets to upcoming events, and so on. More people in, say, London want to see the latest Johnny Depp film rather than the last Clark Gable movie. However, there are Clark Gable fans and people who have just gotten interested in Clark Gable. They're just scattered all over the world. To sell your Clark Gable products, all you have to do is reach them. And now you can. The abundance model is about reaching your target audience wherever they are. 98% of Apple iTunes tracks have sold at least once. 95% of Netflix 90,000 DVDs is rented at least once each quarter. And by the way, these are the 2008 numbers. The figures are even more impressive now, both in quantity and percentage of rentals, particularly if you include video streaming. 98% of Amazon's top 100,000 books sell at least one copy per quarter. And keep in mind that only 5% of the population reads books. With the coming of ebooks, sales have soared, producing, among other things, a 26-year-old self-published millionaire author of paranormal fantasy romances. Talk about a niche market. And Amazon can offer anything she cares to produce. The abundance business model works on a different set of beliefs. First, that you can communicate and deliver to your niche customers anywhere. Second, that in most cases there will be smaller cumulative profits per product, but more products. In other words, You may sell your products for less. For example, the self-published millionaire sells her ebooks for 99 cents to $3 instead of the usual $6 to $35 of hard copy books. But you will be able to offer more products because you aren't limited to the amount of space in your storefront. A virtual storefront has virtually unlimited space, and new production and distribution often rely on lower cost methods such as produce-on-demand products. Which third result in improved profit margins and reduced costs to you, the business owner. Once the first ebook is produced, there is virtually no additional cost to our author in producing and distributing more copies. It doesn't require any additional staff or real estate to sell the same products to someone, say, in Maine as well as in California. Fourth, multiple streams of income are the norm. Actually, we have always had multiple streams of income. At the very least, we've earned interest on our profits. But now, as business people, we consciously look at opportunities to add incremental increases in our bottom line, often through what is called passive income, such as advertising, joint partnerships, affiliate sales, support contracts, licensing, and much more. And last but hardly least, the collaborative and altruistic financial models can now work. Many small businesses release a new product and then seek financial support. Can you say Facebook? Many creative artists and programmers use a donation-based business plan in which they produce a product, make it readily available, and ask for donations to encourage the developer to release new products or to continue supporting and improving the current products. WordPress plugins and mobile applications are some of the most common examples. The abundance model offers more of us, far more choices and opportunities to succeed than ever before. We are not limited by our age, our connections, our location, or even our current bank account. There are success stories of homeless people using free internet access at public libraries to change their lives and their fortunes. Just think of the possibilities. Apple certainly did. It is no longer Apple Computer. Today it is simply called Apple to reflect the diversity of income streams. It still produces and sells its own hardware and software, but it has also developed its own store to sell not only its own products, but related products produced by other people. And no matter how tiny your hometown, the Apple online store is open to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Apple has gone on to add iTunes and apps, which are essentially affiliate sales, where it earns a small percentage of each sale it makes. Apple sells extended warranties, which are basically product insurance for those wanting longer and priority customer support. It offers upsell services such as one-on-one tutoring and the cloud-based Mobile Me, and non-warranty technical support certainly doesn't come cheaply. Then there are the industry partnerships, patents, and copyright licenses that add to the bottom line. And finally, there is the interest being earned on its huge $19.4 billion cash reserve. Oops, my mistake. It's now $55 billion cash reserve as of January 2011. That's the advantage of the abundance business model and multiple streams of income. Thank you for your attention, and we now return you to your regularly scheduled business no longer as usual. For additional videos and information, please check out CarolynECooper.com. Thank you.